Good evening, everybody. This is Randy Gardner with the Craft Beer Nation. I'm coming at you again with another beer review, another quick beer review to be exact. Tonight, I'm going to be looking at a new release actually from Founders. This is their Sumatra Mountain Brown. This is an Imperial Brown Ale that they brewed with, you guessed it, Sumatra coffee. Admittedly, I'm not the biggest fan of brown ales, but I mean, they made it Imperial and they added coffee to it. I couldn't turn it down. So I'm gonna give it a go. So let me go ahead and open it up and tell you what it smells like, what it tastes like, what it rate like. Get that bad boy open. Let's get the pour. All right. Poured it a little bit of a little aggressive, but you can see. I mean, this is a brown ale, but if you took a quick glance, you'd be like, oh, that's a porter. I guess a porter is a version of a brown ale. But nonetheless, really dark beer. It's not. It's the camera's making it look like it's jet black, but it's not. It's dark brown, and you can see it's poured with two fingers of head, starting to go down a little bit. Um, Bubbles aren't that tightly compacted, but nonetheless, well, when you look at it from the side, it doesn't look tightly compacted, all right. But when you look at it on the top, it looks really fluffy and pillowy, which is always good to go at me. So let me get a nose on this and let you know what it smells like. This is the equivalent of coffee Hiroshima. I mean, this is boom, coffee, no doubt, nothing else, coffee. But it smells like really good. I don't know if they use if they put cold pressed coffee in it, which I think tends to stick around a little longer from an aroma perspective and also gives a better flavor, or if maybe they just condition it on coffee beans. I don't know, but man, there's a ton of coffee in here and it's smelling real good right about now. So yeah, let me just go ahead and get a taste on it and let you guys know how it tastes since you know how it smells. Here we go. Cheers, everybody. Really beautiful body on this. Um, I would be disappointed if it was an Imperial Brown Ale with a subpar body, but really good body on this. And I mean, you get coffee, coffee. I mean, in the background, you get a little bit of the roasted malts playing just a little bit, but I mean, the roasted malts are struggling to show. This show is about the coffee and nothing else. And I mean, it's not like they use like regular, um, you know, local coffee roaster number one coffee. I mean, they went and they got Sumatran coffee to put in here. So I think it may have been their intention for the coffee to shine in this beer. And that's exactly what's going on. And it's not, it's like it's coffee with depth. It's not just you know, generic coffee. It's a legitimate coffee flavor in this beer. And then you can tell it's like a good quality of coffee because it's not any like harsh coffee bitterness. It's really smooth, almost like if you were gonna drink some carbonated a carbonated cold pressed coffee, it's perfect. And I think the brown ale might have been the perfect beer for this because the brown ales, in my opinion, tend to be a little um, mm, a little meh unless you do something to it, and they did something to it, and it's the perfect backdrop for this coffee to play against. Um, yeah, this so they brewed this one with caramel malts for sweetness, flake body for foam, chocolate malt for color, and then they use some aromatic and Munich malts, German and Pearl hops. I thought Pearl was a German hop, but German and Pearl hops, and it clocks in at 99%. If this was 90%, this review would be off the rails right now. Anyway, 9% ABV, 40 IBUs, and I think they nailed it right amount of IBUs, just so the hops wouldn't overpower, the hop bitterness wouldn't overpower bitterness that you may get from coffee, and making it imperial. gives it all the body it needs for this to stand up, so the coffee can stand up and be proud against, like I said, the beautiful backdrop of this brown ale. So nonetheless, man, this is a great beer by Founders. I'm not sure if it's going to be an annual release for them, or a seasonal, or if it was just a one-time beer. I don't know, but I hope we see this beer more than just this release right here. Very good beer. So from a rating perspective, um, comparing it to a brown ale, whew, this is a really good beer. I mean, I'm thinking 4 to 4.25 caps territory. It's not. I mean, yeah, I think that's just a legitimate rating for this. 4 caps, a solid 4 caps for taking a basic beer style and doing something this awesome with it and giving it a flavor profile that stands up. It's beautiful. 4 caps, 4 CBN caps from me. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace.